Okay, I'm selling my Axis and Allies game. I think I have purchased this back in the early 80s, maybe in 82 or 83, and it's an incredibly entertaining game. It it's best played with five people, I believe. You can do it with two, three, four, or five people. But the more people, the more interaction you have, and the more fun you have discussing people's knowledge of the era. It's, it's just a lot of fun to play. It does take time to learn it. I'm assuming you're looking at buying this game because you're already familiar with playing it. So I thought about giving a sequence on a video on playing this game, and it's just too daunting to try to explain it. I've even looked at a few other videos on YouTube, and it's just a daunting task. It's really a good game to play with, where one of the persons has played before to kind of bring you up to speed quickly, and kind of be the enforcer of the rules. So anyway, what you have here, it's a excellent condition. Nothing, no, I have about 50 times that I've played this game with mostly groups of guys from work and their family, extended family, and we'd have long. Sometimes we accomplish the game in about maybe as low as 5 hours, but typically the typical game would be in the 7 to 9 hour range, and a couple monster games sessions were taking over 3 days. We'd have to come back the next day and finish it up, and one of them even went into a third day. Lots of fun. Um, the board is in excellent condition. As you can see here, I'm just going to roll over it. And we always had pizza and drinks going, and we managed to keep the game in, pristine condition. And just always enjoyed it. And let's see, I got the money is in a clip here. I'll ship that with it. Um, and I don't know the exact. I think this. I haven't lost any pieces, and I was comparing. I made sure the count of all the pieces matched what I was seeing here on the board on the box. And one thing I noticed was the compared to the box, I counted the industrial complexes and the ACAC guns, and there were, I think, two shy on the industrial complexes and one shy on the anti-aircraft guns. I don't think they were lost. I think what happened was that the box was created for the first edition, and if you notice over here, this is the second edition. I'm just kind of guessing that they changed the number of pieces included. If you just so you know, the number of pieces is important during the game. So, for example, they limit you to three aircraft as one example. They limit you to three bombers, and as you know, or as you'll learn when you're playing the game and have it positioned somewhere, um, you can purchase new aircraft, and if you have more, if you purchase more pieces than exist, you can use chips to represent those extra pieces. So this could represent four aircraft, and so you were limited to three aircraft, but now your chips allow you to go higher. So what the three aircraft represent is still a limitation, because you cannot, for example, you cannot say to the other players that, oh, I want to have another bomber over here. It's like, no, you're limited to 3 locations. That's kind of the reason they put these specific number of pieces in the game. So your resources are limited to 3 geographic locations for the bombers. That's typically, the bombers are the issue, and maybe the aircraft carriers are limited to 2, so you can't have 3 locations with aircraft carriers. But you could add chips under there. You could say, well, I want to own 4 aircraft carriers. Okay, well, that's right off the coast of California or in Japan or whatever. And so that's how that works. That's why the number of pieces are the count that they are, is to somehow represent the resources available to the countries and relative to each other, and to help balance fair gameplay. I know that this game was highly developed and determined by the game manufacturers to promote fair gameplay. Okay, so all the cards are in excellent condition, pieces are excellent condition, and pieces are completely here. I think the only the money's all good condition. The boxes are grade A, I want to say. Maybe this top is a little bit scorned on the edges, and that's about it. And I don't see a UPC on this box. And I will pack up these pieces into their foam containers, and I will saran wrap them as best I can so that it just won't come all apart during shipment. But I hope that will work out, because it takes a lot of time to get the pieces organized. Oh, there's that UPC. Okay. All right. It's sad to see this game go, but I just don't have the contacts with the friends that we used to play this all the time, and life's getting busy, and just don't have time to do giant 5+ hour sessions of fun gameplay. Hope you enjoy this.